now given this image and asked what exactly this is, I'm sure your answer will be a cell. Now to study this, we need to study every component present within. And not only within, we even need to study the covering, that is, this part in detail. Now can you tell me what exactly is this named as? That's right, it's called the cell membrane or the plasma membrane. In our previous video, we have learned that the cell membrane is selectively permeable in nature. That is, it only allows specific materials to enter and leave the cell. Any guesses what is the plasma membrane made up of? The plasma membrane is made up of lipids and proteins and also has some carbohydrate chains. There are two things that freely move in and out of the cell. Those include gases and water. Do you think these molecules need energy for traveling across the membrane? Let's take a simple example to understand what exactly happens in this case. We know what happens when a drop of ink is added to a glass of water. The single dark-colored ink drop spreads when added to water and the intense blue color fades slightly. If we see at the molecular level, then the ink molecules, which are compactly packed in the single drop, get a chance of dispersing in a larger area when added to the water. This is nothing but the process of diffusion. And we know that this dispersal process does not require energy. The molecules just try to move freely in the space available, and as a result, diffusion occurs. The same story is seen when gas or water molecules travel across the membrane. Take carbon dioxide for example. When cells undergo cellular respiration, a lot of carbon dioxide accumulates in the cell. On the other hand, there is very little carbon dioxide present outside the cells. Hence, the carbon dioxide molecules move outside the cells. Now, there is very little oxygen left after respiration in the cells. So the oxygen from outside the cells moves in through the plasma membrane to make up for the lost oxygen. That means carbon dioxide moves out and oxygen moves in. Both the gases move from their area of higher concentration to an area of lower concentration. And this diffusion process does not require energy. Diffusion is one of the processes by which transportation of several substances is carried out across the cell membrane. But it's not the only one process on which the cell relies. There are a few more methods that the cell adopts for transportation of substances. Let's have a look at these processes in the next video.